guess what? If you just give me half a charge, I'm gonna get a piece of charge over here and get some charge over there.
If this man, allegedly, slept with Steve Harvey's wife, there's nothing Steve can do. Nothing.
Oh, things just took a darker turn. Just days after Steve Harvey and Marjorie Harvey shut down those cheating rumors, fans started noticing something strange. Cryptic posts coming from the one man everyone's been talking about, Big Boom. And now, people online believe those posts might be hinting that something actually happened behind closed doors. But then it got even messier, because somehow Brandi Harvey got pulled into this, with some claiming she may have reacted in a way that added fuel to the fire. I don't know how true this is, but if even part of this is real, this situation might be way deeper than anyone expected.
But once you make me think you don't appreciate me, I don't even really want you. And that's how you get your man took.
And here's where things get even more unbelievable. Because people are now pointing out something that completely changes the way this story looks. The same man at the center of these rumors, Big Boom, was actually the one who helped Steve Harvey and Marjorie Harvey reconnect back in 2005. Yeah, the very same person. I don't know how true all of this is, but if that detail is accurate, it makes this situation feel a lot more complicated than people first thought. So yeah, let's break this down, because there's a lot more going on here than it seems.
Mine right there. Yeah, I own you and you own me. I will kill everybody in here about your ass.
Now here's where things start to get even more interesting. Because after those rumors started spreading online, claiming that Marjorie Harvey may have been involved with Steve's longtime bodyguard, Big Boom, both her and Steve Harvey moved quickly to shut everything down. Steve came out saying his marriage is completely fine, while Marjorie took a different approach, sharing messages about how to deal with lies and public rumors. Now some fans believe that response was calm, controlled, but others think it felt a little too calculated. And interestingly, around the same time, people online started pulling Brandi Harvey into the conversation as well, with some claiming she may have reacted subtly, though I don't know how true that is. Steve later addressed the situation directly during a business event in Atlanta, telling people to focus on something else instead of gossip. But again, not everyone was convinced, and for some, that response only raised more questions than answers.
Just let me say, I'm fine. Yeah. You fine. I don't know what y'all doing. But find something else to do. Cause we fine. Okay. Lord have mercy.
But here's the part that didn't sit right with a lot of people. Some fans started questioning why Steve Harvey even felt the need to address social media rumors, especially during a business event, where, realistically, that wasn't even the focus. Now, I don't know how true this is, but people online began saying it almost felt like the situation may have hit a nerve, like he wanted to shut it down as quickly as possible. And what made things even more interesting is that Steve didn't directly deny anything. He simply said that he and Marjorie Harvey are fine. For some, that wasn't enough. Because as people pointed out, saying we're fine doesn't necessarily answer the question everyone's asking. In fact, social media reactions started going viral, with users saying things like, "That sounds like something someone with a troubled marriage would say." And others even comparing it to other celebrity couples, suggesting that being fine doesn't always mean everything is okay behind the scenes. But again, none of this has been officially confirmed. Now as for Marjorie, she responded in a completely different way. Instead of directly addressing the rumors, she took to Instagram, sharing a message about dealing with lies, along with a Bible verse, talking about strength, responsibility, and how people should handle false narratives. Some fans believed that was a calm and mature response, but others weren't convinced. Because at the same time, there were people saying, where there's smoke, there's usually something behind it, even if the story is being exaggerated. And just when things started to quiet down, that's when the situation took another unexpected turn. Because the man at the center of all these rumors, Big Boom, decided to speak out. Now, according to what's being shared online, he posted a series of messages on Facebook. And while he didn't directly name anyone, people believe those posts may have been indirectly referencing the entire situation. Again, I don't know how true that is. But the timing of those posts is what really got people talking. And for many, it only made the story feel even more complicated than before.
realize that when you're in love and living a criminal lifestyle, you can't tell your loved one every single thing, because at some point, you're probably going to break up. And women will tell everything when they are mad to get back at you. You may think the relationship is asleep, but once you break up, everything you've done in the relationship wakes up to the public. So be careful of the secrets you tell the person you love. That can get you life in prison. So
I want lovers to realize that when you're in love and living a criminal lifestyle, you can't tell your loved one every single thing, because at some point you're probably going to break up, and women will tell everything when they are mad to get back at you. You may think the relationship is asleep, but once you break up, everything you've done and the relationship wakes up to the public. So be careful of the secrets you tell the person you love. That can get you life in prison. Now at this point, some people started looking even deeper because of the kind of messages Big Boom was posting, talking about relationships, secrets, and even references to a so-called criminal lifestyle. Now, I don't know if he was speaking from personal experience or referring to someone close to him, but fans online quickly began connecting dots. And that's when Marjorie Harvey's past started getting pulled back into the conversation. According to various reports online, before her relationship with Steve Harvey, Marjorie was previously linked to individuals who were allegedly involved in serious criminal activity. Some sources claim she had relationships with men who later faced major legal consequences. And there have even been stories suggesting she was once close to being investigated herself. Though it's important to say, none of that was ever officially proven in court. But again, this is just what people are saying, and I can't confirm those claims. Still, the timing of Big Boom's posts is what really raised eyebrows. Because just days after Steve and Marjorie denied the cheating rumors, he suddenly starts sharing messages about secrets, relationships, and women hiding pain behind a perfect image. Now, some believe those posts were completely unrelated, but others think there might be a deeper meaning behind them, especially when he talked about how people hide their struggles behind money, beauty, and appearances. And once again, I don't know how true that is. But for a lot of people watching this unfold, it only made the entire situation feel even more layered and a lot more complicated than it first appeared.
beauty hides pain. I'm talking about beautiful homes, cars, people, and women. That's because we look at the outside and we don't realize there's a lot of pain inside. That's just the part they pay the most attention to, because that's what we're paying attention to. But a lot of times we lose ourselves trying to create a false pretense for others to see. There's a broken heart inside of those big walls. There's a little troubled mind inside that nice fancy car. There's a lonely woman behind that beautiful look. Take care of your pain and you won't have to spend so much.
I think beauty hides pain. I'm talking about beautiful homes, cars, people, and women. That's because we look at the outside and we don't realize there's a lot of pain inside. That's just the part they pay the most attention to, because that's what we're paying attention to. But a lot of times we lose ourselves trying to create a false pretense for others to see. There's a 6-minute broken heart inside of those big walls. There's a little troubled mind inside that nice fancy car. There's a lonely woman behind that beautiful look. Take care of your pain and you won't have to spend so much money trying to hide it. Now, once again, some people believe those messages could be pointing toward Marjorie Harvey, especially when you consider one detail that makes this situation even more complicated. The same man at the center of these rumors, Big Boom, is reportedly the one who helped bring her and Steve Harvey back together years ago. Yeah, according to sources, he played a role in reconnecting them back in 2005. So if any of these rumors were ever proven true, it would completely change how this entire story is viewed. But again, I don't know how much of this is real, and none of these claims have been officially confirmed. Still, that hasn't stopped people online from sharing their opinions. Some believe this could be karma catching up, while others say there's no real proof behind any of it. So now I want to hear from you. Do you think there's something more going on behind the scenes? Or is this just another rumor that got out of control? Drop your thoughts below, and stay tuned, because this story might not be over just yet.